project that will take us about 5 classes at the most. We are going to be working in teams, and what we finished just barely was your self-portraits, right? And they were bust. So now what we are going to do is we are going to work with a bigger scale that we have been working with. We are going to be working on an installation. The beginning of the school year, we saw different levels of sculpture, different kinds, right? We began with what? The most basic? Carving. Then low relief, high relief, sculptures, installations. So what we are going to do, we are going to make these sculptures become part of an installation, in which you are going to be putting part of yourself into the art piece, and then we are going to make the art piece part of our environment, okay, in the school. So what you are going to do is you are going to be working with your team, okay, and we are going to be working on torsos. So from here up, from the chest up. These are samples of what people have done with the human figure, okay? And I want you to pay attention to these pictures. Then we are going to research about people who have worked using the human figure as part of their work. Okay, this is George Segal. We are going to begin, and I will teach you how to begin with this. We are going to begin with the very basic tape sculptures. One of you is going to be the model of each team, and then people are going to work on you to make this happen. This is George Segal. This is very basic, right? It's just white, not much detail. And as you can see, he's trying to place the human figure in a different environment. In this case, you guys are going to decide where you want to put your torsos in the school. So everybody gets to see them, everybody in the school, okay? As I explained, this is going to be teamwork. We are going to be working in teams of 6, and we only have 5 classes to complete this project to beginning to end, beginning today, so we need to work fast. Okay? So far so good? This is the process, how some artists create their pieces. We are going to do different. We are not going to be using plaster or plaster casting. Different artists, similar style. Compare and contrast with other sculptors. Duane Hanson, we are going to be researching about his work. His work is very fun. You will like it. Okay? All of these are sculptures. All of them are sculptures. The process. This is how they do it. That's where they begin. We are not going to use anything messy. I just need you to take this serious, and because you can get hurt. You can get people too tight with the tape, and I'll explain the problems we need to avoid next class. Okay? But I am just showing you how they do the process of these projects they are working on. Amazing, huh? Look at the hair. Incredible. Another artist, Anthony Gormley. And this is kind of what I am thinking we could accomplish, okay? We are going to be choosing an area in our school where your torsos are going to be. So what we are going to end up doing beginning today, you are going to be taking pictures of each other from here up. And the idea is for the figures to look like they are coming out of the ground. So whether they are reaching out, we need to decide what we are going to title this installation. Okay, the whole school is going to see it. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so think of it. Where will be the best place in the school to display this art piece that will be created by you guys? Okay. No, I think the parking lot will not be very good. It's just way too much. It's too open. Or well, you guys decide where you want it. Okay. Here you can see what the artists have done with different environments. See it? In the bottom? You cannot see it, but the sculpture is on the very bottom, sorry. We could, if you guys decide, we could hang them from the ceiling and make them look as though they are coming down instead of them coming up. It's up to you guys. You guys will decide. We will discuss, as soon as we finish watching these, we will discuss of where you guys want it to take place. You see? Now remember, we're only working with torsos. We don't have a lot of time. We need to get this done. Hopefully before the end of the term. Okay? So here you can see how the artists have different scales. These ones are huge, some of them. We are going to make them real size. It is very doable. If we really focus, we can get this done in no time. Magdalena? Okay, this is something that other students have done, okay? And guys, please, don't be afraid of going all the way. We are going to make this really incredible, okay? We can do it. This is the process, but I will still do another demonstration next class after we finish doing research today. Remember, we are looking for a title. We need to vote on a title of how we are going to make it. We make it in pieces. Now remember, since we need to get this done quick, we're only working on torsos. From here up, we are not doing legs or anything else, okay? Because that takes a lot of time. That's how we put them together. So we do one arm, the torso, the neck, things like that. And I already have everything we need. What we do, if you are wondering, what we do is inside of the head or inside of the body part, what I do to make it safe for you guys, I put a strip of thick cardboard. So the scissors never come close to your hair or your skin. They go on top of the cardboard. We cut it, we open it, we take it off, then we put it back up with tape and we don't see it, okay? And we obviously keep the nose uncovered and the mouth because we don't want to kill anybody with the newspaper, right? We don't want that. Decide where will be the place where this will create the biggest impression to the whole school community, okay? And probably we could even display them in the what is it called? The currents, the party in May?
What?
No, it's where the whole community coming to the school. Taste of Currents. We could display it and people will be in awe of how the students make something so cool. I have done this with my students. It's not really hard as long as everybody is working towards, you know, a good, well-finished project. You can do the coolest things, so please be creative. Think of what will be really impressive to people in the school. Look at that. So think of something. We can go crazy if you feel like it. These are just plans that people make, you know. How to use your environment to create your art pieces. So we need to come up with plans. How do you guys want to end up this project to look like, okay? Okay, so that's where we are. Let me see if I can see the computer. You see? So you begin with a vague idea of what you want to do and then we'll make it happen. Okay? Yeah, it is really, really cool. So you guys are the only class that is working towards this big project. Okay? So let's begin. Please get in your system. You are going to research about Dwayne Hansen, and I will write the name in just a minute. Get in, please.